I've been hearing a lot of discourse about dating in Melbourne as of late, and I thought I'd contribute to the conversation because I'm finding it dry as a nun's vagina out here. So I have a few theories. The first one is hookup culture. I don't personally partake. I've been celibate for 18 months, but maybe people are banging like rabbits out there, and that's when men have decided not to put in effort because they can, get out there, get some, so why bother taking a girl out on a date? My other theory is that maybe it's the time of the year, although I thought cuffing season was kind of when it starts to get cooler, so I don't know. Or maybe dating apps just aren't the go, because I always see the same people on there, and I've been on there on and off for 3 years, so maybe it's not the best idea. Maybe I should take up running like everyone else, but I'm not a sporty spice. So people, throw your theories out there. Who else is finding it hard dating in Melbourne? Because it's just impossible. I feel like I'm going to be single for the rest of my life, so...
She says men aren't taking her out because hookup culture is too easy. But what's really happening is she isn't the woman men are willing to put effort into. She's chasing after the men who have unlimited options to get laid. And she's wondering why the men she wants to date only want to get laid. She says she's gonna be single forever. And honestly, she might be right. Because she's waiting for men to change their behaviour while she changes absolutely nothing about hers. This isn't a dating crisis, it's a lack of personal accountability and chasing after the wrong types of men. Some men would propose to her and give her his whole world, but those guys are not over 6 foot, have 6 packs, make 6 figures and don't go by the name of Chad Rowe. If she really wants a relationship, she should check her friend zone.
Leave her. She's lost it.
What the fuck is going on with dating in Australia right now? When I'm overseas, like in Europe, I get asked at least once a fucking day for my number. They don't even ask for my number. They ask, can I take you out to lunch? Stuff like that. Men here, hey babes, could I get your snap? And could you come over at 12 at night? Maybe I can get Uber Eats and we can watch the footy. There's such a difference between Australian boys and European boys. European boys will cheat on you, don't get me wrong. But at least they're nice to you before they cheat on you. I don't know if it's because things are so expensive now, but these men will not pay for anything. They want 50-50. The only time I get approached in Australia is if I'm at the club. I honestly think dating apps have negatively affected dating in Australia or all over the world, but mainly in Australia because men just don't do anything.
She's sitting there confused about what's going on with dating in Australia, as if the problem is geography and not the simple fact that neither side actually wants her. Australian men don't ask her out because they're not interested. European men ask her out and then cheat. She's bragging like that's some sort of win when all she's doing is admitting that in one country she's invisible and in the other she's disposable.
You're a damaged goods lady.
Okay, here's a little dating horror story for you guys. So one time I was dating this guy and I was at his place and we had a couple of glasses of wine and I drove to his place. So he was like, okay, well, you're not going to drive home now, so you can stay the night. And at this stage, we'd never had a sleepover before. It was time to go to bed and we were in the bathroom brushing our teeth. And then all of a sudden he stops brushing his teeth and he goes, oh wait, before you stay the night, there's one thing you need to do. And I was like, random? Yeah, what is it? He points to the scales and goes, step on that. And I stood there mortified. I was like, what? Is there a weight restriction? Do I have to make sure my BMI is in the green to be allowed to stay over the night? What? I just laughed it off. That was so funny.
You fat bitch!
So guys, I think I need to see a doctor and get checked for my taste in men, because at this point, I feel like it's a disability that I have.
You got that right.
This is for all the straight single men, specifically in Sydney. Where are you? No, seriously, if you're not on the dating apps, where are you? Where do you go to meet women? Where are you? Because all my single girlfriends cannot seem to meet single guys. Where are you hiding out? I've gone to bars, I've gone to churches, clubs, I've joined sporting events. I still can't meet single guys. Every guy I have met in Sydney is in a relationship. I don't understand it. With all the people in the city, where are the single guys? Have you just given up? Do you just not go out? Do you just rather prefer male company? Are you just working to survive Sydney? Like, please comment below and tell me, where do you go out? Like, specifically, is there a bar? Is there an area? Is there a club? I need to know, because it is just getting so frustrating sitting on a dating app swiping. I want to meet people in the real world. So comment below, where in Sydney? Where are you? Where are you hiding? Where do you go out? Where do you meet?
There are plenty of guys out there who are single, yet she's acting as if all the guys out there are married and in relationships. What she's really asking is, where do all the single Chads and Tyrones hang out? Because those guys are already in relationships and she can't have them. As for the Chadrones who are single, they are dating younger and more beautiful women, the women who are feminine, fit and friendly. They are not hanging out with the women who spent their early 20s getting ran through, who hit the wall and are now looking to settle down past their prime.
It's so useless!
So I have like a general inquiry. General inquiry. Now, I haven't dated since 2013. That's 11 years ago. Now, if you think back to 2013, most of you can't, the dating scene was different. There was no, like, Instagram had just come out. There was, like, I don't know if dating apps existed. I don't know. But the influence was not there. You met someone in the wild. I met my ex-husband in the wild. It was great. It was a great time. The dating was beautiful. It was so non-toxic. It was great. Coming out of a divorce 2.5 years ago, and like I've seen people in between, dated it a little bit, but now I'm like throwing myself back out there. What happened? What? Like, when did humans become not humans? Like, I just want to meet someone really, like, just normal and nice and genuine, who doesn't leave, who doesn't ghost. What's this ghosting? I never had that. I never had that 11 years ago. I never had that 2 years ago. What happened to the quality of people? I'm still stuck 11 years ago, and I love that. I think that's the best quality about myself, is I will always have old school traditional values. And I'm like, mate, there are not many of us left, and I know that there are men out there who would appreciate someone like me. But damn, where you at? Where are ya? I'm waiting. Please don't DM me if you're like an old man. That's all I ask. I'm 29, single mum, yeah? I'm not saying like it's my dating profile. 29, single mum. No, because we get it. Baggage. But also, maybe I would meet my husband through TikTok.
She's a divorced 29-year-old traditional woman who is a single mum. All she needs now are some cats.
Real men of genius.